Now we move to Matplotlib. So there we go, we have Matplotlib. We shall import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Run that. Consider we have values of x ranging from -20 to 20. With the linspace, we've seen that is defined such that this gives us a total number of points we'll be working with, a number of elements which will make up the list x. So yeah, if we have print out x, you see we're gonna have 40 points. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5. So that gives us 40 points. We could have 400 points, as many points as you want, but it's going to range from -20 to 20. Let's have that at 40. We now have y. Y is defined such as a square of x. So we could also use some numpy exponential of x. Yeah. Now let's print out. Yeah, let's print out y. There we go. We have y. Then to do a simple plot, we could have plt that we've imported. That plot will specify x and y, and then we have plot.show. So there we go. We have this plot. Take this off, and that's it. There are also so many other things you could do with this figure. You could modify the color. You could give a title. You could give or specify the axis. You could add a grid into this diagram, and many other things you could do. This is supposed to be called like this, so there we go. Now suppose we have two plots, so we have x1, y1. We have x, and then we'll have two different plots, x, y1 and y2, y1, y2, np.log instead. So that's it. That's fine. Now we plot 1, see 1, plot 2, that's 2. Let's take yeah, that's fine. Now let's have this back. Now let's plot let's plot the two plots side by side using the subplots method of matplotlib. To do this, we need to specify the figure, or we need to get the figure on the axis on the axis. In this our case, we have two axes, so we need to get a figure which is represented by this, and then two axes. So we have figure and then axis 1, axis 2. Then we have plt.subplots. Then here we're gonna define the way the layout actually. If we want it to be in the way we have two rows, that's if we wanted to have the first plot here and then the next plot. This is obviously two rows and one column. If we want it to be like this first plot and then this next plot, then here we're gonna have 1 by 2. So that's it. Here we'll define this as 2 by 1. Then we have the axis. For the first axis, the plot is similar to what we had here already, so just x, y1. Then now we could copy this, 2 x, y2. Now we could do a figure.show on that, and that's fine. We have the exponential and the logarithmic plots. I have 1 2. See, we have the exponential here and then the logarithmic. Could have 3 plus, but see, we have this error because we just have defined two axes, so we could have axis 3. See, the third axis, there's no value in there. Could have axis 3, plot of x, and then say np.10, or let's say np.cos of x. On that, there we go. So that's how we could come up with the subplots, and also